So you're putting in the work and you're hitting your reps, but you find that there's just something missing that's keeping you from moving forward. Might have been your first chin up or even the planche.
Well, right now I'm going to share a concept with you that's an integral part in every single one of our programs. It's called time under attention.
And when done correctly, it can bring about incredible change and even get you out of a rut when you're stuck. All right, so let's apply this time under attention concept to two movements. We're gonna take a look at the chin up. We're also gonna take a look at the variation of the Spider-Man, which is gonna kind of look like a planche thingy, sort of, kind of, whatever. It's pretty cool. You'll see what I'm talking about here in a second. Let's take a look at what I'm talking about. Let's say that you're having trouble at a certain point in your chin ups. Let's say that while you're able to hold it here, slowly lower by keeping your shoulders pulled down, elbows in, and then keeping a tight core, slowly lowering yourself in this portion of the chin up. You got that down, but you're having trouble on actually pulling yourself up out of the bottom position. This is where you can use time under attention. Really bring the focus to what's going on and actually take a step down by keeping your feet on the ground when you're doing this, and simply seeing and making sure that you're bringing attention to every point of the chin up to make sure that you're doing it correctly. By doing this, you're going to be getting better and you're going to be getting stronger. It's going to lead to the full chin up. So I have my feet on the ground because this is where I'm having trouble. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that I'm slowing everything down. Focus here, everything is tight, I have my knees pulled in, trying not to use my feet. Pulling prep from here, slowly, slowly, pulling everything in. Pulling, keeping everything tight, the core. Shoulders are pulled down and back. Chest is up. Pulling slower, slower, slower. See, I'm starting to shake. Okay. Getting up there a bit more. Pull as high as I can. From here, I have this portion, okay? This is where I own the movement. So from here, I can start doing the same thing, but in reverse, eccentric. So I'm pulling the chest up, shoulders are packed down, keeping those elbows in tight, squeezing the core, neck is relaxed, no tension there. Just squeezing, very slow, trying to feel what's going on in my body, even when I'm doing this now. Bringing attention to it. So I get to the bottom portion, then I fully relax, then I can put my feet on the ground, okay? So that's an example of time under attention. Single rep, very slow. I made it a little easier on myself in the beginning by placing the feet on the ground, but it doesn't mean that it was easy. That's the key point. Now the next thing that we're gonna look at is taking what I like to call the Spider-Man and using time under attention to explore possibilities.
We call this play, and it's part of our 5P training structure that you can find in every single one of our programs.
Now this is super cool. It's something that I use all the time. And what I want to say about this is, first, you need to have that mastery of the previous movements in order to help you to further explore and see what you can do. So let me explain. Got this movement called Spider-Man. Now, with the Spider-Man, this is the basic Spider-Man here. Yeah, it looks like a push-up. Very comfortable with this. And there's different variations of it, where I can step forward, I can bring my knee here. And there's some other variants of that where I can float both of my feet off the ground here, okay? Now, the reason I'm showing you that is because I'm comfortable with that. Very comfortable with that. But by slowing things down and really bringing attention to what's going on in this movement, I can start to explore and push myself just a little bit to feel where I can go with that movement. And let me just explain and just show you something that I've actually been kind of playing around with recently. And that is where I go into my Spider-Man, and from here I'm comfortable, so I pull myself forward into a planche, pseudo kind of, I don't know what it is, kind of movement. But the thing is, had I not taken the time to use time under attention, to slow things down, to feel what's going on in my body, Can I hold myself in this position? Am I comfortable with my wrists when I'm in this movement? What's going on? Do my wrists, are they feeling okay? Yeah, they're good, okay. Well, what if I were to pull my feet in? Can I hold this position? Oh yeah, I can, okay, great. And then taking time and stopping at certain points. Similar to what we're doing with a chin-up, where at certain points we modify the movement to make sure that we have mastery over that movement. But again, by doing this, the cool thing is using time under attention as a way to explore and find new opportunities for us to grow in our movements and everything that we're doing. Now remember, this concept is going to take some time to get used to. So really, just go easy with it and slowly add it into your training sessions. It's a great way to not only help you improve movements, but also help you to see what the possibilities are because you've taken the time to slow it down and bring awareness to that movement.
And this is exactly what we help you achieve with every one of our programs. You'll focus on time under attention with targeted movements to help build the strength, flexibility, and motor control needed to